So you talked about feeding off the crowd.
Yeah.
And one thing that I always find interesting in comedy shows is the idea of hecklers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Okay, we're going to actually do a show on conspiracy theories because we're going to talk about some conspiracy. The landing on the moon.
Yeah.
And things.
Look up where the term conspiracy theorist came from too. Anyway, side note.
Well, that'll be my research for the show, right?
Yeah.
So I don't believe necessarily that these hecklers are planted. I don't necessarily think that they are, although they could be, right? But how do you handle a heckler? Because I always remember so going back to George Carlin. I saw George Carlin when I think I must have been 19 or 18 or 19. I was fairly young. And I always remember this guy, he started talking about, he gets into the whole politics and religion. And I remember this guy gets up and starts yelling at him, and come on, Christians, let's all get up and get out of here. This is blasphemy. And I remember, I'm not going to say what George Carlin said because it's not clean enough for the show.
Yeah.
But he really put this guy in place.
Wow.
And I kind of feel like that if the comedian can handle the heckler in the right way, it can almost play very well into the show.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever experience heckler where you kind of embarrassed someone and made the crowd kind of laugh at the situation, or maybe it was embarrassing for him, or he was just uncomfortable around? Did you ever deal with that?
Yeah, I mean, thankfully not a lot, but yeah, you have those people that want attention, and I think that the rest of the audience is, unless you're an awful comedian,
right?
Then they're probably on the side of the heckler. But if it's the heckler who's just like the interrupting person who's like, look at me, it's usually someone who's drunk. Yeah, I think that the crowd is on your side to make fun of the person or just like bring the person on stage or talk to them. I got heckled at my sister's wedding, so.
Well, you mean you were doing an act and you got heckled?
No, I was her maid of honor and I was giving this speech and some like drunk lady was like, rah! So it was hilarious actually. She wasn't really heckling me, but I was like, I'm getting heckled at my sister's wedding. But it just,
Right.
If you can tie it into your whole speech or your whatever talk you're giving or your bit, yeah, it's good. You just gotta be sharp up there. You gotta be sharp.